Hi, it's Rosie from RoseByNameCo. I've come again today to show you my new journal. It's called Evoke. It is a botanical journal in the size of 5 by 7 with one signature. It is quite thick though, very full, with all the fluff on top that I like, and a little bit on the bottom, and some sewing tails and so on. And on the side as well, with some charms and ribbon. In the front, we do have a little key that I've included in all of these journals. I do have a little series going of these as well. And this beautiful flower in the front here, and some ribbon. And the beautiful fabric that covers the journal. It is this beautiful flower in the front, and as well in the back also in a little bit reddish pink color. And ribbons on the bottom, as I said, and on the top here as well. It does have a tassel with some sari silk and some beads, and as well as a little charm on the bottom, a little one that says always. And just another little journal that you might like to write down your thoughts into, and have a good time exploring inside and so on. It does have a sari silk enclosure that I sewn in on the top here and on the back here as well. So let's just see this journal inside, what's going on. It is, like I said, quite thick and filled with inserts and tags and so on. So let's take a look. Okay, so going inside Evoke, let's see over here. Open her up, and you see right away all the ribbons that I've sewn onto the edges, and some of these charms that are poking through over here. And on the very first page, we do have, as in all these journals, I've included a linen piece, and this one is hanky. In these beautiful colors, mostly with blue and pink, a little bit of green in this journal. So you can do with this as you would like. And over here, we do have a spot here, a pocket for a tag. And just a tag with some more flowers on it, and fabric collage that lately I like to make a lot of these. In the back, of course, you can write. It is a ledger piece, and then some eco-dyed paper in the back with this round piece that I've cut out from here, and then I made a tab on top. It is a sold journal, so it will be going off shortly, and I just wanted to show you what's inside. And here we have a page with this beautiful bird. It does show you a bird in the front, and then information about the bird in the back, and then inside as well you have another bird that you can enjoy, and with the name and information. And this beautiful cardstock here, and some sari silk in the front here with a wreath and a button, and this little cute bird cage charm attached to it as well. And here we have a tag, botanicals, that I like to make lately, like I said, and music note pocket. And over here, this is printed from the Fairy Graphics, both of these. But inside as well, I have many original ephemera as well, like these two, from vintage books that I have. This one even opens up a little bit for some extra space, and a little bit tabs, a little bit fabric also on these journaling cards, and stamping here, and a butterfly over here. And here as well, I stamped this beautiful green flower, and the stem and so on. Looks so nice. And next page, we have another little clip, and it's a pocket with a collage tag on it, and just kind of clips over here, but you can put it anywhere else that you might like to. A digital stamp, and then this little pocket from this very crunchy paper, and just a little card that you can use in these colors that go with the journal. And in the next page, I have, first of all, there is a charm on here as well. It's a little bit here of nature. And this is from the Book of Knowledge that I have. And I love using these pages. They're very, very silky and very nicely aged. I don't have to do anything with them. A little bit of design paper here. And then this one is just these beautiful blue hues in the sea. And of course in the back is coffee dyed paper. And some Edith Holden here that I made a pocket on both sides. And another little journaling card. And this is from a book where you would learn how to paint, and it just has some great images on there. And these are in sketched ones that then eventually you would learn how to paint from this book. But if I wish I had the time, but I unfortunately don't. A little bit of stamping here, and more stamping here as well. And another tag here with some fish in the blue sea. This is a sample wallpaper that I made pockets out of, and then inside it holds a little book with some papers inside, a little notebook for some extra pages that you can use for your journaling. And let me see if I can get this inside. And here, very similar colors here. I love these coral hues. And then this butterfly, just beautiful. With this pink ribbon, and then in the back as well, another very pretty butterfly, also going with this page, playing off very nicely with the stamping that I did here as well. Here's a little bead and some different ribbons, and a little bit of writing and sewing, lots of sewing all over, and another design paper, and a pocket. This is, well, I guess a pocket inside a pocket, because in the back it does have some different little papers that you can write on. And this is eco-dyed paper. Just, I love the hues that it gives, just like a collage all on its own. And this is also cabbage-dyed paper. This one here I did put on a little bit, capture a word on this. And it is a notebook with more papers. And then this image here, just the pink flowers and so on. And this is a double ribbon that I put just to make it a little more sturdy, because it was flipping a little bit back and forth. But it just looks great just the way it is right now. So I had to switch phones because the other one ran out of juice. So over here I have more flowers in pink, as most of this journal is blue and pink. And here we have fabric collage here and fabric collage here as well, so everywhere. This is a journaling card, and there's belly band here. Oh, this is also fabric. And in the back we have this from the Book of Knowledge with a little ribbon on top here, flower. And here I did include some fish just because they have these beautiful hues that also belong in these colors, especially this one, the way it plays off of this page. Very pretty, this rainbow trout on this one. And in the middle, this is, I don't know, this is avocado dyed, I believe. And in the middle we have some beads over here, and as well these tabs with pieces of lace and some ribbon. And a little bit more fish. This one is like an indigo color, something like that. And this one's a little bit of blue and yellow. So all, colors that you might use and add some of your own, the same themes. This one has a little charm of a lighthouse. And a little bit of, looks like turkeys in the back of here. And another belly band here with the fabric collage. And this one, I just included some writing paper, and I stamped Evoke on it. So Evoke, hopefully the journal evokes some emotion, some beauty, something for you to enjoy. And next one also, lots of ribbon everywhere, sewn all over the journal. This one has a little notebook here as well with different papers, and this a little bit shiny fabric that I found somewhere, and it's just a little bit to add a little bit something different, but it's still within the color scheme. And here's a pocket with a glassine bag that I made that I just sewn together. And inside a couple of tags and a journaling card. But of course, all over, you can add your own things and, put this somewhere else if you really need to, another journal or something. And here's some more design paper and a little bit of Eco-Dite writing paper here and a little sewn tab here. And I am trying to use more stencils. I do like it to look not perfect, of course. This is more of a vintage journal. Here we have a Tim Holtz pin with a little flower on it. And this is the other side of the wallpaper sample. Very beautiful color in the green. And here included a little envelope and with some fabric ribbon collage on here. And inside, I do try to give you, various different papers. This one is a little bit for writing here. And in the back, this is a scan that I did of flower petals, and looks actually quite real. And then a little pocket with a tag as well. And this is a fabric pocket. And I just included this together, and I'll put that back inside here. I do like to use paper clips on envelopes. I mean, not really necessary, but just something I get used to. And here's another envelope as well on the music sheet, and more stenciling here. And inside this one, we have some flowers and a collage tag and more a circle journaling card. There we go. And a little bit of stamp here and more from that book on painting. And here with this Edith Holden pockets here on each side. I did leave this one empty so you can put in something. And this is just a batch of papers that you can use in whichever way. You can move them around or whatever you need to do with them. And a little bit more of that flip out on the designer paper and from the Book of Knowledge. And another little pocket of from this crinkly paper. And this little owl, he's just so cute. Staring back at you on this index card, a digital stamp. And here's a little card that you can use actually with this beautiful botanical on top, and you can write into it and send it to somebody, or you can just write your notes on it. And more stamping here, and as well it's a pocket so you can add something in it. This pocket here with a little bit of stamping, I did sew the lines here as well, but you can still write over it. Also in this blue color. And in the back we have a yellow flower just for something different, and to go with the green that I have here as well. Another envelope. This one turned out quite nice, Eco-Dite, but I don't know, somehow it turned out almost like a marble type. I'm not sure if I put something on top of it. Sometimes, things turn out by mistake, but really not a mistake at all. It's still beautiful just the way it is. Just some writing paper, and then a little card here with that opens up, and more shells here with seashells with this blue in the middle that you can write on as well. And we're getting near to the end now, so this is the end page here with a little butterfly on it, and as well more sari silk and another sweet little wreath, and just a journaling tag. Here I put a little bit of fabric in the back, and I did this cutout so actually you can still see through it, but it is protected in the back. And here at the very end, actually first I just want to show you that I did sign here, and I try to sign all my journals. Maybe sometimes I forget, but just so you have a memory of who made this journal and put all this hard work into. So at the end we have this folder. It's chock full of tags. There's a big one here. And actually on the back I did two kinds of paper, and that looks quite nice, and I do like it myself, so I might be making more of those. And here we have an index card and from a botanical book and a tag with collage on it, collage here. And another tag here and a journaling card here. On this side, and on this side you have some more ledger paper and different papers, a notebook, and this is fabric here from some kind of French fabric, very pretty. And then in the back we have another journaling card, and also with two different papers at the back. And I do like to put a little bit of bling sometimes on this ruffled fabric here. And then here I made a little pocket here as well, and just included just little tiny pieces of paper that maybe you can put a date on it, and a little piece of paper here as well for some last minute note or something that you might want to put in. So this is Evoke. It is going to be shipped off, and in the back actually here I also have another pocket just for you to fill in whatever you would like to put in it. So it is going to go off. I appreciate you coming back to see what's new, and my next journal here. I'll be working on some more. And this is Evoke. Thanks again for coming by to see it. Have a great day. Bye-bye.